Next.
Yes, I'm Daniel Johnson. I was wondering what, if any, natural disaster studies that you might recommend to study that would be best correlation between the events of an EMP and or also other military events that have happened around the world in recent history where there's good documentation to go back and study.
Wow. I liked what the one author said. Nothing like the Black Death to really round out your day. For something to look at. Somewhere between a third to half the population of Europe perished. Some of the things I did factor into 1 second after was the experience at the siege of Leningrad and the declassified information that came out about that siege after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Somewhere between 1.5 million to 2 million civilians died in Leningrad of starvation. So, where I write in the book where they're starting to use sawdust to bake into the bread to provide filler for what is a ration of 700 calories a day, and the wood pulp will swell up in a person's stomach and give them the sensation that they've eaten. I use stuff like that. Any of the horrific nightmares of what warfare does to civilian populations. What happened in China, a very understudied aspect of history in America, what China endured in the 30s and 40s with their civil war and then the Japanese occupation. What happened in Russia with the civil war, the Ukrainian famine, and then the Stalinist purges. These can serve as pretty good warnings of what can happen when a society rapidly begins to break down. I think we're about out of time, aren't we? What time is it? Yeah, I got a minute left, so I can talk fast here. Don't let pessimism, I'm going to wrap it up, all right? Don't let pessimism get to you. Don't let snowflakes get to you. Ignore the general media. Do we really trust those people? Trust your heart. Trust in God. Trust in what was best and continues to be best in America. I can always factor this into every talk I've ever given, and I'll do it again. I take great comfort and inspiration from the words of Abraham Lincoln, who, in his annual address to Congress, which he wrote in December 1862, during the darkest days of the war for the Union, in which, at the conclusion of that address to Congress, he said, "Fellow citizens, we cannot escape history. We of this Congress and this administration shall be remembered in spite of ourselves. No personal significance nor insignificance can spare one or another of us. The fiery trial through which we pass shall light us down unto the latest generation." And then also in that he wrote, this is the key one, "The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present, and the occasion is piled high with difficulty." And then he wrote, "And we must rise to the occasion. As our case is new, we must act anew and think anew. We must disenthrall ourselves, and then we shall save our country." You are doing that. Disenthrall from whatever you hear from a snowflake or the media. Trust what God has put into your heart. I'm convinced you are the front line of what will save America. So, God bless all of you. Thanks a lot.